Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome back to the podcast. How are you?
All right.
How are you?
I'm okay.
What's your best British saying hello or greeting?
You're right, mate.
You're right, mate. Do I have the London accent now?
Oh, how's it going?
How's it going is boring though.
You asked me what mine was. So why would you say it's boring?
I don't mean you are boring.
Yeah, but that's it. That's what I like to say. You're right, mate. How's it going? I even say that at home as well.
You're right, mate. How's my London accent? Like,
it's not good.
Well,
that's not a London accent.
What are you saying, bro? You got me.
You sound like those Nigerian uncles trying to put on a British accent.
Do I sound like John Obi Makeup?
His accent is so funny.
No, but again, he did live like in God knows how many countries, and then he.
But it's funny, but it's not like bad funny. It's like it's just
mate.
Yeah,
2 billion, mate.
Yeah, it's. I think it's interesting that obviously he's lived, as you said, in so many places, and it's subsequently like affected his accent.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know.
What are you saying, lad?
Okay,
what are you saying, lad?
So we're up north now, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I actually like that one. Anytime I walk in secret and they come in, you're all right, lad. What are you saying, lad?
Yeah.
In Belgium, it's just like ça va.
What's
that? Ça va. That's it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You're right, mate. What are you saying? What are you saying, lad? How are you? How's my Scouse?
Your Scouse is all right.
What are you saying, lad? I should do a whole episode just like in a Scouse accent.
I'm sure I won't be on that episode. Yeah, this is going to be a solo episode.
Why would you not be on the episode?
Why would you do a Scouse accent for the whole episode? It's going
to I am Scouse.
It's going to be distracted because I've been friends with you. What? How many years? You've never engaged in a full conversation with me in a Scouse accent. It's going to be distracting. So that's why I said it wouldn't work.
Mate, I am proper Scouse lad, so I can talk to you in a Scouse accent, like.
Okay, but I don't want to do that. So
anywho, how are you? How are you? How's your week been like?
My week's been all right. My week has been my week's been very busy. For different reasons. I think with work is good. Work is good.
Van is learning how to test. Van is coming for all our jobs. Because Van was telling me, like, sorry to cut you off. Van was like, oh, did I delete something? I'm like, oh, what, like, what, the stuttering. What are you working on? She's like, oh, I'm doing something on Visual Studio Code. And I was like, why are you on Visual Studio Code? She's like, oh, I'm testing some. And I'm like, oh, my days, not you being a user tester, UAT, user accept tester. Is that where you're headed towards now? Nice. Full on tech sis.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Is it?
I am, yeah, because I'm doing a lot of stuff. And Claude, shout out to you, Claude.
Yeah, I like Claude, yeah.
And yeah, so work is good in the sense that because I always forget how nerdy I am. These are the things I love. I enjoy it, right? And it's nice to try improve my skills at work, because my job can be quite repetitive. Not repetitive in the way of the day-to-day, because every day is different, but repetitive in the way that, okay, I have my leader standard work. This is what I'm going to do. I'll do this. I have these meetings that are obviously in the calendar every week, every day. So it's nice. So I'm I'm really excited. I worked late on Friday because I was testing this, just working on a few things. Doing a lot of process improvements. So it's fine.
Nice.
And then personal life wise, I'm back in the gym, fully consistent now.
After your Nigerian.
Yeah. And I'm enjoying it. I remember I went on TikTok live yesterday and someone was like, your face looks different. I'm like, yeah. So my face is...
I saw the sign that you were on live. I was like, get that bag.
Yeah.
I'm going to be famous by association.
Yeah. But Actually, let me give them an update for those who don't follow me on TikTok. So
Are you on 3K yet?
no,
Oh, close.
but I did something. It was very interesting because it was very random. I was at my desk, and I wanted to take a break from my actual like work screen, and I was scrolling, and I saw that Taiwo and Tony they had posted this outing that they had where he took her to like breakfast at Tiffany's or whatever, and I was like, I just literally got my phone and I recorded, and I was like, listen, you guys need to adopt me, blah 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 blah,
Insert video.
and oh gosh, and then the next thing, because I tagged them because I follow both of them, and Tony responds, because to be fair, if I talk about Tony in any of my videos, she will always respond, and she always like she interacts with my comments on her posts as well, which is like, so she's always been like very like nice person, like
So
in the online space, yeah. So I did that video, and then she posts and she goes like, oh, unfortunately we've adopted like someone, which is like Taz, her younger sister, but my husband would like to send you £100 voucher towards your next holiday. And I'm like, oh, just send your email. So I put my email there. Within 5 minutes, I receive an email with the voucher. And then obviously Tyra comments, and then Taz comes, and then she comments, and then Tony's mom's commenting.
Like the whole family was on her page.
It was very heartwarming. And to be honest, every time I've interacted with Tyra and Tony, even Tony's mom, to be fair, Tony's mom always responds to my comments, right? But it's the fact that I've never had a bad experience I followed Tony for almost as long as she's been on socials. Taiwo, I started following during the pandemic. I followed her mom after her mom's first video because her mom just appeared on my FYP. I'm like, what's Tony's mom doing on TikTok? But then I followed them, Taz as well. So I've never had a bad interaction with any of them. Yeah. It's always been a nice experience interacting with them on social. So it was a very heartwarming thing to experience. I'm like, oh, this is nice. Like, this is what social media should be. I've never met her, but they've both contributed towards my next holiday. £100 is a lot for someone that you don't know.
Random, I know someone that went to the same gym as her.
Okay.
Which is like, tells you how small
the world is really small. Yeah. But yeah, Tony, Taiwo, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. It means a lot.
Yeah. Very nice.
Don't tap into your Adbegistan mode, please.
Thank you for blessing my friend with, the gift voucher.
And?
No, that's just it.
Yeah?
Saying thank you. What? It's nice. I've interacted with her online as well, So, yeah, she's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. This is a Mino voucher. I mean, I didn't ask for anything, so.
She's very nice. And go read her books.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's got, I wish I knew this earlier, Take Note, and No F's Given. And I can relate to a lot of her experiences and stuff. Yeah, so it's very good read. But yeah, how about you? Like, what's been going on with you? Anything you want to share with us? Any updates? Any big victories, small victories?
If I talk, how did they sing that song? If you ask me. Now I go. I don't know how the song goes, but that emotion of that song. It's been an interesting week, to be honest. Work has been, and not even like my day job has been kicking my butt. The project I'm on, the architect left.
Oh dear.
So a lot of like the talking to everybody else. That how do they say it in all the other stakeholders in the project? Mm-hmm. I'm now can you help us sort this out? Can you sort this out? Can you do this? This didn't work. And at the same time, it's like, oh, I still need to build the pipeline. Mm-hmm. And then I still have to actually do my day job, which I just remembered that I have to chase that up for that for that server upgrade. But like, it's like, and then this coupled with the not sleeping because I'll finish work, then our security shift. I had one shift this week. I couldn't sleep between the two jobs. Before 10 o'clock, I was standing, right? And I was like this. I was falling asleep while standing. Okay. It was one of the dealers, the roulette dealers was like, when I opened my eyes, she was looking at me like, and then she said it out. You falling asleep?
Yeah, why would you do that?
Why would you say
B,
that?
was she?
I was like, Mel.
B, right? Was she?
Was she? Well, yes, but not this. Like, I know her. She's chill.
I was going to say because I was like,
no. I was like, what?
Please,
please. So
let's not take our bread away. We've got things to do.
Yeah, it was a long, tiring week. There was a lot of interesting conversations, which I'll bring one of them up as well. But yeah, just overall, it's been busy. And also just like this year, the finances are not stretching the way they used to stretch. Guys, 2026 is, and at the back of my mind, I'm still very conscious that those ships that didn't get to, those oil ships from Iran, the last batches are just getting to everybody now. I'm still waiting for like the domino effect of that.
Yeah.
But the finances are just not stretching. I'm supposed to go to Belgium on the 5th of June. I've booked my annual leave. I've not bought my ticket.
Do you normally go via flight or Eurostar?
Flight, yeah. Airline. Ryanair. Airline. Okay. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, it's just been a long week, fam. But by the grace of God, we are still standing.
Yeah.
Oh! After one of the last episodes, Van asked me if I'm checking my
blood pressure.
I went to check my blood pressure, guys. So it's 145 over 85. Why did you have that reaction?
That's elevated.
Yes, that's the word the doctor used. Shout out to my church. In my church, the doctors have like a little corner.
Oh, that's cute.
And so like there was one time I went to church with diarrhea and they had to help, they helped me out.
Oh.
So I saw them with the blood pressure. I was like, oh yeah, so let me check. No, I asked them, does lack of sleep affect your blood pressure? And two of them looked at me like, yes. So yeah, 145 over 85. I spoke to another medical professional and they're like, I mean...
To be honest, it's elevated, but it's not a cause for concern, especially if you're working towards bringing it down.
Now, that's a good question. Are we working towards bringing it down?
Are you?
I mean, I'm going to gym. I've been losing weight. That was for my pre-diabetic signs. Jesus Christ. See, this is why I went on a rant that day. But yeah, I don't know. How do you even bring down your blood pressure?
Sleeping.
Okay, yeah.
Walking.
That's...
So basically improving your cardiovascular health and watching your diet. So don't...
Diet is getting better.
Yeah, don't indulge in things that are like filled with,
so it's just
unhealthy fats. Sleep is, yes.
I am working out now. So
yeah, lack of sleep is your biggest up because people don't realize that when it comes to like your cardiovascular health, sleep is one of the best things that you can do for it because your body needs to heal. It can't do that whilst you're awake.
Well,
so you need good recovery. Like I don't joke with my sleep.
You're gonna have to hang in there a little bit more, buddy.
I don't joke with my sleep, but yeah. And the thing is, because we have a lot going on, we don't realize how how much stress we put our bodies under. We know from like a general standpoint, I haven't slept in days, or I'm tired, I'm not eating properly. But the actual strain on your body, you don't know until it gets to a dire point. And that's one of the things I've been very conscious about, which is like, look, even if I came here, try to get as many steps as I could in, because I know I want to be healthy, and being healthy goes beyond eating a salad and high protein. And there are things I've drastically reduced because, like, for example, maybe in the last month and a half, I've had fizzy drinks twice. Like, I don't enjoy. There's things I don't enjoy indulging in anymore because it's just like I now know I'm conscious of the effects that it has on my body, and it's like it's not worth it.
And don't get me wrong, there's a place for discipline, and you have to be disciplined and look after your health. But like, I want that Victoria sponge cake from Mark and Spencer.
No, that's why it's all about balance. Because the thing is, you can't want that cake so bad.
KFC and not Mega Box,
and you can't
gravy.
Yeah, so you can't be eating like that and not sleeping well. What are you doing? The balance has to be there. There's a reason. What I also noticed is that because I'm more active and because I exercise more, I eat less guilt. Like, I eat with less guilt. So, for example, I'm somebody that, like, for example, today I'm planning to maybe have peppers. So get peppers on my way home, like peri chicken, and like salt pepper fries, And my thing is that I don't feel bad because I'm back in the gym. by the next day, or I will finish my 10K steps.
You have things to.
I have things to balance it, and I don't indulge in it. It's not often.
Quick segue though.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you like to indulge in?
Ooh.
Food-wise.
Food-wise.
Okay, let's start with food.
Food. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I love indulge in means I don't have it often, but I want to.
Yeah. One
I
don't do enough of.
Yeah.
That tilapia grilled.
Yeah.
That was in those restaurants.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be something unhealthy, right?
Yeah, just like food.
Food. To be honest with you, I love a grill. So grilled lamb chops, grilled fish, grilled whatever. And I also, guys, you don't understand, yeah? There is something I love to do. So you know how you guys like crisps? I like chips. So instead of having a bowl of crisps, I will take like just chips, pop them in the air fryer, salt and vinegar, maybe slap up some burger sauce in it and just eat it.
And eat it?
Okay. Yeah. Or I just go grab chicken wings, like a box of 8.
See, no.
And just chow down. But I'm talking about, you know, the one where you hear the, like the crunch, that kind of thing.
Iceland chicken wings, 3 for 12.
It's 3 for 12 now.
It's now 12.
It
used to be mix and match.
We used to be a country.
Like, what's it called? The barbecue and the hot and spicy one. Oh, I swear I can finish a whole pack in a day.
I'm not surprised. I love meat. I love meat
from M&S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard good things about it. I've never tried it, but I've heard good things about it.
And I think the food from M&S, this is my theory. I think food from M&S tastes better just because of the branding of M&S. That's my theory. But the cookies from M&S, the triple chocolate,
M&S food is just good. It's good food.
Like I said earlier, Victorian sponge cake. I love me a KFC mega box, the gravy box. Oh, especially when the gravy is hot.
My guilt meal, and I haven't had it in like almost 2 years now. I think about it. It used to be the mighty bucket for one, where we'd have 2-piece chicken, 2 wings, 2 tender things with fries and a drink. My gosh, I used to indulge in it, but
you know what? In ages? Kebab.
I'm not a fan of kebab, and there's a story behind that. I'm not going to share it, but I'll tell you offline.
When I think of kebab, I think of Birmingham Uni Days.
And that's
not the one by Aston University.
Okay, good. I've had good kebabs.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that because it's London. I'm from London, right? So if you're looking for the best food spot for almost anything it will be from London. Especially because I used to work in North London at a point, and it's like very Turkish Cypriot kind of thing. So you'll be surrounded by nice Turkish grills, nice kebabs, all that kind of thing. So you have the best. And then, before that, though, something happened and I was like, anyway.
And last but not least, take me to Banter Belief.
What's that? What cuisine is it?
Korean.
Oh, I do love Korean food. I love asa in off Leicester Square in Soho. Oh, gosh.
Please. They have this like broth, this shredded beef broth.
Oh, it's the
It's basically stew, but in a soup version.
Oh, pho.
No, it's not pho.
Because I would say that's Vietnamese, isn't it?
No, it's not pho. And then I just take the sticky rice, dip it in. Oh, and it's warm. Oh,
Korean food, like I've been to I've been to a few Korean places, but there's this one that
barbecue.
The one that Yumi and Dami went to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. But then there's this called Asa in London. It's in Soho, and when I go, I eat like a thief. I order everything. I'll just order the barbecue one, the spicy one, chicken thighs. Then I'll order Korean the pancake. Then I'll order the udon. I eat it like a thief.
The pancakes.
Eat it like a thief. I have never not gone there and taken food home with me. It's ridiculous.
When I do the barbecue, I always end up just taking the meat home because I can't finish.
You can't, but I like when it comes to Korean food, even and Chinese food, because I have my favorite Chinese place like where I live, and it doesn't taste like takeout. It tastes
No, it
it
doesn't.
tastes home cooked. So because of that, I just want to chow.
It's
But
so
I hardly ever indulge in unhealth, like what you consider junk.
jump. No. I need to.
Yeah.
I can't remember whenever I've not had a good pizza in ages.
Oh,
Still, obviously the best pizza I ever had
it has to be in
was
Italy.
Italy, in Venice.
Oh,
We had just landed. It was our friend's wedding. Oh God! Oh,
was it Gabby's wedding?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that pizza.
My first time in Italy, I had
Ooh.
pizza. I said, yeah.
It's a different.
I haven't enjoyed pizza since. I'm very
it's a
annoyed
different
by that
ballgame.
because, and the thing about it is that Italian food generally, you know, like here we see it as heavy carbs, right? In Italy, it doesn't sit in your belly.
No, it doesn't.
Everything is so freshly done. You have like a carbonara. It doesn't make you feel like almost like sick afterwards because it's so eggy and creamy. Like, but you asked the question. I don't know if you asked it like in that manner, if that's what you meant. You said, what do you like to indulge in? Let's start with food. Are there also things that's not food that you like to indulge in? Or did you just say yes? What?
No, I don't know why I said I think because I know there are other things people like to indulge in, but I was thinking of food. That's why I said let's start with food.
Oh, I thought you said it because there was other things that you indulge in that you wanted to.
Things would I like to indulge in? Sleep, just because I don't sleep.
Yeah, indulge. Yeah, look. I love to. Is it couch rot?
Oh,
I like it's in. It's in.
Like falling asleep on your couch.
Yes.
Ooh. My sister lives with me
a
at
blanket.
the moment,
yeah,
and she's like, "Brother, you have to leave this couch."
I love to couch roll, and God help me if I find a good read, or I find something I'm binging on the TV. And because the way it works is that once I realize I'm couch rotting, right? The next thing is need a little snack. I'll order something in, pop it on there, and I'm gonna eat whatever. Like I'm just gonna eat, drink whatever I want to drink, watch the TV, fall asleep, in and out, take my phone, doom scroll a bit, go back to the. Bro.
See, the balance between your phone and the TV being, the best part is when you actually find something good enough to watch on YouTube or Netflix or whatever, but you're talking to your friend on the phone at the same time while your duvet is perfectly tucked in and you find the position to like place your leg
without having to like really hold.
It's not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
And then you can just do like this for your phone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm telling you. And this is why I don't leave my house, because do you know how comfortable that is?
Especially when you've put the £1.50 the good £3 something pizza from Aldi or Iceland in the oven.
They do have some nice pizzas.
Yeah.
They have some nice pizzas.
And it's just there with the wings or for you with the chips. And you're just like, and the pizza just does the stone bake, does do the oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So aside food and couch rotting, anything else you'd like to indulge in?
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I don't. Nothing much in life. I don't get excited about a lot of things.
I love the simple things. My life is so simple. And do you know the funny thing is that when I work for money, one of the things I want to do with my money is to do the simple things.
The simple things.
Like the simple things. Like, okay, do I have enough money to finally go do that book haul at Waterstones somewhere? Or can I afford to just, I want to, because for example, me, when I go on holiday, it's not just about the activities in that country or in that city. It's more to do with me being physically away from my surroundings, because I work remotely. So my office, because I have a small office, is in my living room. So I associate my house with work. I don't ever it's hard to separate them. Yeah. So even when I go, say I go to France or I go to Spain, I don't even have to leave my hotel. The fact that I'm nowhere around my laptop, I'm nowhere around anything that stresses me. My car is in a different country, that means I'm not driving. My kitchen is in a different country, that means I'm not cooking. There is something that it does to my mental. When I went to Dubai, right, sorry to interrupt you again. When I went to Dubai, I remember there was a particular day, because I think we spent 6 days there, and went with a few friends. for one of my besties' 30th, and my hotel was an all-inclusive hotel on the beachfront, and they were going to go get some more like oils, and I said to them, I'm not moving. I was on the beach, and because it's an all-inclusive, unlimited mocktails, because I don't drink, so they just bring mocktail. Here you go, madam. And I was literally on my lounge chair. I was reading this lovely book, and I fell asleep twice. I was so relaxed. You want me to leave where I am to go shopping?
People
Why?
Don't understand the indulging in staying in your hotel on holiday. I don't know why people think that's like.
And the bed is always so cozy. I just want to rot in that bed.
Just stay here
in
this moment for a while. Can we please?
We don't have to. We don't have to pack stuff. We don't have to fully pack the. The holiday. Yeah, I have a rule though. Every time I go on holiday with people, because I do love a solo holiday. Every time I go with people, I always tell them I need a day.
Yeah,
I need a day where your plans don't include me.
Day to bed rot in hotel in a different country.
There was a time I went. One of my trips to Italy was a business trip, and I remember it was a very, very busy trip. So the way I booked it, because you can book. Obviously, the company was paying, and it was a huge corporate organization. So trust me, budget was never a problem. So they just tell you book your flight. So I booked an extra day in the hotel, just the bed rot. And then because my hotel was right next to, imagine, Westfield and Stratford.
Yeah.
Imagine your hotel being right next to that. And it was across the road from the airport. So basically, I went shopping, I ate, I slept. Woke up, watched TV, slept again. Went downstairs, got food, came back. That was all I did that day. My gosh. I did the same thing in Den Haag as well. I went to the market. I just went to go buy some cheese. Just rubbish. But I just wanted to not do anything significant. Yeah. I just wanted to rest. And rest I did. I came back so refreshed. There's some holidays I've been on. I came back. I'm like,
maybe that's the only way. Maybe that's the only way I will get my blood pressure back.
Yeah.
Is to travel more and sleep in hotels.
Yeah. I'm trying to book something solo. I'm thinking somewhere in Portugal. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't understand what's going on, guys. Why haven't you subscribed? Why haven't you subscribed to our channel? Me, I'm tired of...
It does this.
I'm tired of...
Everybody does this. Guys, subscribe to them.
I'm tired of begging you guys. I don't understand what else you guys want. We give you guys every week. No, seriously, sometimes...
No, they can actually tell us that we missed a few weeks.
But guess what? Sometimes you guys wait for your faves for 2-3 months and they won't even tell you what's going on. They won't even give you content in the interim. We give them content in the interim. That's your business, guys.
See,
subscribe.
Actually, to be honest, you're making it feel like we're kind of begging it.
We're looking like begs, and that's not my brand.
Subscribe.
That's not my brand.
If you don't want to subscribe, just press the subscribe and be like, okay, you know what?
Guys, can I re-emphasize that this is free of charge? It doesn't cost you anything. 2 seconds, pam pam, and we're done. So please go press. As we're talking now, press the button. Thank you, because I'm putting in all this effort. Look at my wig. Look at my skirts. You people are stressing me, Please, we have milestones to reach, so please go and subscribe and click the the notification button as well.
Don't be clicking out of it.
That's fine. Okay, subscribe. Let's not do too much. Subscribe. Thank you.
See, I'm real. I'll just say do what I do. Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
So that you just watch something one time and put a comment there.
Exactly, and that's it. That's all we're asking for. So let's get back to the episode, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Bye.
That's it.
But yeah, see, those are the reasons. To me, those are the reasons to make money in life.
Yeah.
I've never been like a... Okay, what's I going to do? I've never really been like... I'm ambitious, but I don't think my version of ambition is what the general public would probably think ambition is.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Please, let me Google what is ambition. because, for example, I want to make money I always say this, like, I want to make money so that I can pay my bills and have a bit more. But my goal in life is to be able to do the things I want to do when I want to do them, right? So if I wanted to go on holiday, can I go on holiday? If my friend needs help, can I help them out? That type of stuff. But you see, the reasons to make money is so that I can go on holiday. See, I envy No, I like what Jesus.
Tony and Tyro.
What Tony and Tyro does. Like, those
Oh.
trips they are taking,
I just look at them and I'm like,
like, that is why
you
want
guys.
money. But,
Thank you. Just to do those
don't get me
little
wrong,
things.
I know her family background, but but we know she also made.
She's a hard worker.
She's done her own stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know much about like Tyro's.
He's a tech. He's like he's tech. Wasn't his dad a diplomat or something? Because I know he used to travel quite a lot. He speaks Portuguese, speaks Shona and things like that. So I think
before people say,
travel.
but they already have money. Fine.
Yeah,
but
you can do it with the little. You can do it with
my
little
reason
as well.
for wanting money. But then I've also realized, because I was talking about like I just saw one about like goals in life and the type of life you want to build. And there was a conversation about if I got a job offer, in, for example, Saudi Arabia, 5-year contract, $200K a year, tax free, would I take it? I was like, I wouldn't jump at it. I would consider it, but I wouldn't jump at it, because for me, I've never thought of like money first in anything I do. I believe that if I'm bringing value, money would come. I believe that with the ideas I have and things I'm working on, money would come. For the type of life I want to live, I do have to have a certain level of wealth. Well, not even wealth. I just have to have a really, really good bank account. But I don't need to be a billionaire. I don't need to be a 100 millionaire person. I just need to be able to take a spontaneous trip to Italy and eat pizza. That's what I want in life.
I have a friend. She said to me, we're having a chat. This was years ago now, and I'm saying this was years ago because we were just fresh graduates as well. Just like maybe a year, like a year post graduation. And she said to me, Vanessa, I want to go to France to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner and come back. So she drove to the airport.
Oh, she did it?
Yes. She drove to the airport and she got the first flight out, 6:00 to Paris. Had breakfast, had lunch, had dinner, and got, I think it was the 11:00 flight back. And then she got in her car and drove home.
I rate it.
That didn't cost her up to maybe 120, 150.
Yeah.
I've gone. It costs more to go to London from some places in the UK. So, I think a lot of people they don't see ambition as ambition if it's not mind blowing, if it's not groundbreaking. It's like ambition is wanting to be president. Ambition is wanting to be a billionaire. Ambition is wanting to drive, a £200,000 or $200,000 Aston Martin.
I wouldn't mind an Aston Martin though.
That's my dream car.
But I'm not a car person, so that's the. I'm not even.
Yeah, but but you know what?
I'll be finding my Nissan.
My thing, but that's the thing. But my thing is this, a lot of people's ambition, and this is unpopular opinion or popular, I don't care. I believe a lot of people's ambitions are driven by other people's opinions. Because left to you, what do you want? You see me, my life is so simple. And that's why my stress levels aren't high. Because I enjoy the simple things. In fact, for a very long time, my friends would tell me, don't say things like that because guys will use it as an excuse to
be fair, Van used to say she wouldn't mind dating someone that was earning 32K a year.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm not saying you stay on 32. But my thing is that what do we want to do in our lives in this present moment that salary can't do? Do you understand? So my thing is, for example, I was looking at flights the other day to Algarve in Portugal and then Paphos in Cyprus to go on a solo holiday or possibly a holiday for my birthday. And I'm thinking, this money is not much. It's not much, right? And I think about it, like when I go there, the water's so blue, it's beautiful, the atmosphere, the weather, everything is nice. Some people don't see that as amazing because they would rather have the exact same aesthetics in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I'm happy. It's still the same blue water, still the same trees. It's just cheaper here. And we also don't realize something, that the only reason the Caribbean is more expensive is because it's farther away. If somebody who lives in the US wants to go to Paphos, it's going to cost them just as much. That's why they'd rather go to Jamaica. That's why they'd rather go to, Grenada. They'd rather go to Turks and Caicos. They'd rather go to certain places because it's closer to them. So it's actually, the Caribbean is not considered an expensive holiday for an American.
Yeah.
The same way going to like Greece, it's on the more expensive side in terms of like the European countries, but it's still relatively affordable as opposed to, say, I want to go to Barbados, right? So ambition for me is like, just let me read the definition I found. Yeah, it says ambition is the strong desire and determination to achieve a specific goal, excel in a particular field, or reach significant life milestones.
Yeah, so it's not even tied to.
It's not exactly
because part of like, even if we go back to like, what can that 32K salary not do, right? One of the questions I asked in that conversation was, because there was an example of like, oh, in 5 years' time, if you get a better job offer, maybe you consider moving. And I thought, in 5 years' time, if I don't change anything, I will be debt free. Because all my loans and credit cards
would have been
are all
paid
like,
off.
they're on a payment plan.
Amen.
Then if there will be career progression. Like,
amen.
Like it's part of like, it's just that
you're on that trajectory.
Yeah, that's going to happen. Or even like incremental on my current job.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be there for another 5 years without them giving me any increment. I would probably I'll be ready for a secondary remortgage, so I might be considering selling my, like, how much more is someone offering me that I would have to consider moving? Like, how much more are they offering for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to consider now moving to another country. And okay, the moving is another thing, but again, I've just never thought of like money anywhere when I'm thinking of like all the things I want to do with my life.
Yeah.
Money is important to do some of those things, but money is not like the sole focus.
It's not the be all and end all.
If I have $1 million today, like, because I've thought about what I would do if I was to get $1 million cash, right? Up to 400,000 of that is going towards a couple of my friends buying them a passport. Because that's what I see money for. Like, I've paid off my house.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so this is what I would do if I got £1 million. Cash right now, £1 million. Pay off my house, pay off my parents' house, pay off my debt, pay off my sister's student finance, all of them, pay for Zoe's dentist school, pay for Zoe's vet school, pay for Ruth's dentist school. Set up Agwan style workspace and studio in Nigeria. Have like a 2-3 years bond rate, for that. Then what's it called? Shodek is the labs. Like, once those are done, because the thing is, like, I still have my job.
Yeah.
What am I then chasing?
Yeah, but that's the thing, though.
Except being able to buy the Victorian sponge cake from Mark and Spencer without having to check my account. That's what I want money for. I had to buy a KFC mega box the other day, and I had to double check my account. That to me is the ghetto.
People, and this, look, the truth is, and it sounds like...
So maybe I'm just not ambitious enough.
No, you are. It sounds like a broken record. People talk about social media. Social media has given us proximity to things that we shouldn't really have proximity to.
Oh, like someone said, Emma something, you were not a target. When people were what's her name? Emma Gray?
Who's that?
Oh, this lady that does podcasting. She's a businesswoman, a CEO. She recently wrote a book. Oh, people were like, yeah, she was not the target audience. No, people were complaining about something she said, and some people were like, "Yes, you are not the target audience."
Yeah, and that's fine. But the thing is that outside of external influence, I always say to people, what do you and yourself want? Because, like, for example, I get a bonus at work every year, and when I don't understand.
I want to be like you when I grow. Shake my hand now. Bless me. Bless me. I want to be like you when I go, because you know, public sector ain't giving nobody any bonuses.
Yeah. So I get a bonus, and when I look at what I want to do with that money, I'll give you an example. It's enough money to get a very nice handbag, or to,
handbags do grow up.
They appreciate.
Yeah.
But for me, when I look at that money, immediately the first thing that comes to my head is, I'm buying dinner. I'll buy dinner. That's the first thing. Like, I mean, for the whole house, like, treat everybody. Then the next thing, there was a friend, like, this friend wanted to buy something. I got a bonus, and the first thing I did was I took that money. I said, let me add, so you can buy it quicker. And the person was able to buy it quicker. You have no clue what that did to me. I was like, this is why. These are the reasons, because a lot of us, whether we want to admit it or not, we have the desire to flex. And because we want to flex and we want people to know that we have, of course there will be sides. But like, for example, so I'm currently, I don't know if I want to share this. Anyway, I'm working on something where it's caused my imagination to run wild. And for somebody who reads, like, if you read a lot, you relate to what I'm saying. Reading and even watching TV, it gives you an insight into what your life could be like, especially if you watch things like Real Housewives of, like, maybe Beverly Hills or Potomac. You see, like, a nice big house, spacious rooms, nice bathrooms, gold trimmings, you see all these things and you want that. There's nothing wrong with wanting that. But when it comes to what really matters, I always tell people, like, what do you like? Like, think about having money and never not being able to do what you don't like, what you like or what you don't like. I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that, imagine, for example, you love KFC, you love the M&S Victoria sponge. You never have to worry about being able to afford that, ever. Yeah. Like, in whatever situation you're in, you always know Brandon will have enough money for a Victoria sponge. You always know, like, for example, someone like me, I love salmon.
I'm manifesting.
I love salmon. I love seafood. And it's not cheap, especially good quality, right? And I always try to say, God, please, I need enough money to be able to afford salmon without considering this. It's the little things. But my thing is, because, and I think you might be similar, a lot of the way I live my life is driven by how I feel about myself. And that's why it's very, very difficult for peer pressure to ever get to me. I've never bought something or done something because everyone else is doing. I don't recall, because I'm so particular about how I feel about myself. And for some people it may come across as arrogance, because how I feel about myself is so important. Like, for example, if I leave my house and I believe I look nice, I can survive going out and coming back in without having received a single compliment and not feel bad about myself. I have a friend who was the complete opposite. If she didn't turn heads, get a few numbers, have a couple of people approach her, she would feel as though she wasn't looking her best that day. And me, for example, I think on my social media, outside of this podcast, I don't even wear makeup, right? Because I love my skin and I take care of my skin. Why? Because I'm very particular about what I look and smell like, even when I'm by myself. So it translates into my goals as well. People will say things like, oh, don't you want to get more money? Don't you want to do this? I said, look, the impacts that the company I work with is making currently and the shifts that we're about to make, that is so much more fulfilling that I know if I got another job, I would earn more. I am very certain of it. I know my credentials, right? But it's way more than that. The impact.
That was one of the reasons
it's more important to me.
I enjoyed working in the NHS as well.
Yeah.
But you see that thing you said about, like, how you feel about yourself? For me, that I was telling a friend that if tomorrow I don't, because another thing about this ambition thing and people wanting to be successful is, let's be honest, not everyone is going to make a million in their lifetime.
Not everyone is going to make 500k.
And I know we can do savings and we can invest and it will probably get you there. But not everyone is seeing that.
You can't save your way out of poverty, by the way. Just
on a regular. And as my father said, you will never be richer than the person that pays your salary.
Facts.
So except if you are going to go and build something for yourself. But if we all go build something for ourselves, go look at the numbers of people who have built and not. That's why you have to be content beyond what you get out of financial. Beyond the finances.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you said about like feeling good about yourself. For me, for example, I just want to bring my ideas to life. So if I never do something the biggest one is if I never do something with Shadek properly, like release a collection or something, that's when I'll be like, yeah, I've really, messed up. It's not if I release Shadek and Shadek doesn't make a million, then I'll be like, oh my, no, I'll be like, I actually did it. I actually tried it. I did it. And that brings me to the podcast, for example, right? We got to a 50 episode, So I'm going to say thank you to Van. I put this on my story. Guys, if Van was not doing this podcast with me, ask anyone that doesn't follow me online, on Instagram. So the people who follow me on Instagram, they know how many different content ideas I've promised them. Weekly update for my 33 chapter.
What happened to that?
Oh, see, guys, the more I'm learning about being neurodivergent, the more it's making sense as to why a lot the way my brain functions, But yeah, if I was not here, this podcast, if I do but even before this podcast, I showed Van a plan I had for a different podcast, like the guest list, and I'd reach out to these people. I did one episode, lost the audio file. I was like, yeah, screw this. I was like, screw it, So, yeah, very, very glad that we actually got to this episode, to the over 50 episode. And the thing for me was not even because I know people will be like, oh, maybe it's not growing at the speed when we start making money from this thing. Fair enough, we're doing all right, 200 and something on Instagram, almost 1,000 on TikTok.
We've crossed 300 subscribers on
YouTube. But for me, the first thing was just actually doing it, being consistent in it.
Mm-hmm.
I've told Van the idea I have for season 3. If we actually pull that off. But again, for me, it will not even be now did the money come from it? It will be no, I was able to say, this is how we can take it up a notch. And for me, it was the same thing with Agbon Style. My first go with Agbon Style was just is the possibility there? My biggest, maybe not my biggest joy, but a bittersweet thing for me with Agbon Style is people copied our formula and did well when we went on hiatus. Now coming back, now we have to figure this whole thing out again, right?
You guys are doing great, by the way.
So
I'm enjoying it.
Thank you. That's a challenge. But for me, those are the joy of all my days I thought of something, it materialized, right?
Yeah.
When I was, I think maybe 2021, I was driving with my pastor in Belgium, and it was what do you actually want to do with life? I didn't know what entrepreneurship was then. I just said to him, I want to be able to start something, build it, and then leave it. That's what I am in pursuit of. Not necessarily how much can I make from it, but I do know that if you bring value to people, money will come. But that thing about feeling good about it, I feel good about the podcast because I'm I actually did something. It's not about the numbers, but I'm actually to myself telling myself that, or showing myself that, okay, I can actually start something and continue it and it doesn't fall apart.
Yeah.
That to me is what I'm chasing. That being productive is so satisfying to me. Being productive because I'm not someone that's able to I'm not someone that can do 6 hours at a go. I'm just going to bang out work. So finishing task starting something and finishing it is something that's very, very satisfying to me.
Yeah.
So those are the things I'm pursuing. And I'm so glad that, we did that with the podcast. By the time this has come out, we're above 50 episodes because that's why we're mentioning it.
Yeah.
And is there an ambition for this? We've hit the ambition of it, right? The ambition is a goal. So we have gotten to that goal.
And the thing about the podcast also is that, when you get messages like, I really enjoyed that episode. And then and one thing that always hits me is when people reach out to me and talk about part of the podcast that we own, that you would only know if you watched the full thing. So it wasn't on any of the reels that we put out on socials. I mean, I don't know, because I invited you. I don't think you ever came. The episode we did on performative Christianity.
Oh.
It was a TikTok live topic on someone else's live based off of our episode. Yeah.
Is it who I think it is?
Yes.
The person that commented the outfit with me.
Yeah. And for me,
okay, fine, let her invite me back.
Even like when we have had therapists on, people have messaged us saying that was so insightful. Somebody said to me that we are refreshing as Christians because it's their first interaction with a Christian that wasn't judgmental. Like, we don't come across as though we're judging.
I can say we're not a Christian podcast.
Yeah, we're not judging anyone's lifestyle. For me,
if tomorrow you see me drinking Don Julio, because they are offering me 10K. Don't be so. I'm joking.
No, but honestly,
wait. So we can drink Don Julio.
I don't drink alcohol,
Oh, yeah, so we can.
Yeah. So just put it there. But honestly, it's just been amazing to be able to do that, and even like see, for me, the things, someone like my mom, for example, because she's gone through so much, she sacrificed a lot, she's done this and that. Like us throwing her that 60th birthday last year, it was. I was like, this is why I earn. I don't think you guys understand. For like a month straight, my mom had a blank check. Like
Now, when you were telling me some of the inventory,
she would ask for money, and I would not think it. I would just, and in my head, I'm like, this is it. And this is what it is. Like, this is how it should be.
When people hear that, when people hear like, my mom has a blank check. I'm able to travel.
Yeah.
Or, even if they say it from the likes of Tony Tone, they would think that it has to come at this, like, you have to be earning this ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
And if you're not chasing that bag,
it's not.
Then are you really, and don't get me wrong, we're not saying money is not important. We're not saying money is not important, because I believe money pays for the road to happiness.
Yes.
That's my logic. Money doesn't buy happiness, but money pays for the road to happiness. But the goal is, where is that destination? It's not about, making the money. It's about the destination and the things. So you being happy and taking joy, being able to be there for your mom, that is a goal, not the money itself that helped you achieve that goal. And I think also, like, I have Nigerian friends. I think also Nigerian people's definition of ambition is maybe not the same, but I also understand, like, the importance of financial security for a Nigerian, especially in a country like Nigeria.
Yeah.
So there's like reasons why they can be very like touchy about, you must make, we must make this money, we must make this money. But,
And just to round up, something I also want to touch on is that, guys, your ambition is your ambition. So if your ambition is to be fine with 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and your friend's ambition is 10K, your ambition isn't small, because relative to what you want to achieve,
like, you've gotten it.
You've got it, right?
Yeah.
Don't look and say, do I have a small mindset? Do I have a minimalist mindset? Do I not have an abundance mindset? Because you also don't know what's driving your friend. If your friend's FYP is full of people doing multiple luxury holidays, and once again, please be going to people's captions, a lot of those holidays are paid for by brands, right? So they're not necessarily paying out of pocket for those things. And even if they are, one, they've worked for it, however way that they worked for it. Two, That's what they want to do.
That's
I have
what
a friend who loves traveling. She would rather save all her money, not buy makeup, but she'll go on holiday. I'm the other way around. I like being in my own space, but that space, comfortable. I have everything I need in that space. There's nothing I can say right now that I want to be able to afford that I am lacking. But I've cultivated my taste to fit my pocket, and I'm fine with it. So if I have, I'm sure if someone gave me money now, it's going into an investment of some sort. It's paying something off for somebody or for myself. I'm not having a lifestyle inflation, and that's just because of how I've, built my life. So all I want to say is that ambition doesn't have to be six figures. Ambition doesn't have to be something so grand, something so elaborate. Ambition sometimes just means that you have a goal. You want to pass your driving test. You want to get your citizenship. You want to lose weight. It's not small. It's your ambition.
I think before we end, I'll give a quick, my dad, when he was growing up, said his children are not going to carry Nigerian passport. That's what he was chasing for a long time. By God's grace, he's achieved that, right? He wanted to go to school. His dad passed. He couldn't go to uni, worked, studied by himself. Still no uni, right? But if you speak to my dad, you would think like he has a degree in sociology or something. So he achieved that. I remember a couple of years ago, me and him were speaking, and my dad was basically depressed. I hope he doesn't mind me sharing this. And we were speaking, and he was saying all the things he wants to do. And I had to remind him, and I said, look, because of you, me and my sisters, there are just certain hurdles we don't even think of when we're chasing things, right?
Imagine not having to apply for a visa.
So what you wanted to achieve, you've done. So now you have to think of what's new. What else do you want for yourself? Because a lot of, for years, my dad would be like, oh, he didn't build, before he started building in a place in Nigeria, he'll be like, oh, he didn't build a place in Nigeria. All his mate has a house in Nigeria. And I'm like, sir, you were a homeowner in Belgium and you are a homeowner in the UK. If you were not a homeowner, you can use that money to build a house in Nigeria.
Exactly.
There were other ways. So your finances went somewhere else because of what you were trying to achieve. All his kids, except for me, are either going to have something to do with medicine, or my sisters have either 2 degrees or a master's. Except for me, which I'm sure to him is like, why are you not getting the master's? But you set up your kids to be able to do anything they want to do.
That's right.
But because of some people have done this, he has not done it. Oh, this
comparison is the thief of joy, guys.
And then I have to remind him, yo, you the reason you couldn't do that is because you were focused on this goal. Now that this goal is achieved, take a breather, think about what do you want for yourself. One of the probably the saddest days that I remember recently is my dad got admitted into school. But they said he couldn't get any student finance as an adult student. And he was like, oh, if they are not going to give him any kind of stipend or money, he can't take it because he will not be able to keep up with the bills. And I wasn't able to do anything. That for me is not being able to do the things I want to do when I want to do them. I wouldn't have needed £100,000 to do that. I wouldn't have needed $1 million, right? If I had 10,000 to spare, or I have an extra 1,000 a month and I can be like, here's 500 a month to support you as you're doing that. That to me is where I'll be like, oh, I failed at something, or I don't feel good about myself for not achieving something. Not that, oh, I have £1 million, So the story there is decide what you want for yourself, chase that. Your ambition can change. We're not saying your ambition cannot change. We cannot say you don't want more. If you have 1,000, you can then decide you want 10,000. But what is the reasoning behind why you want those things? Not just because, of course, I want a good life. Yeah, we all want a good life. What is your definition of a good life? Yes. What is driving it for you?
Yeah.
Because what happens when in 5 years' time you cannot go on your 2-3 holidays? Are you going to be content? even if you have a decent life, even if you have a good enough job, you're paying your bills, you're not in debt, but you cannot easily afford to go on 3 holidays. You cannot fly private once in 2 years. You cannot, buy a Birkin or whatever. Are you going to be less content? Your kids cannot go to private school, but they're going to a good enough school. Is it going to make you less content? As long as that's really your goal, like my kids must go to private school, then are you doing what's required for your kids to get there? So
Yeah.
but once
Word.
But once again, thank you all for rocking with us so far. 50 episodes plus in road to 100. We have ideas for season 3. Stay tuned. Yeah, but it's been really, 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 really cool doing this. And yeah,
you're making it sound like we're wrapping up the season.
But hopefully for some of you, you indulge listening to the podcast while you're on your couch or driving to work or on your treadmills or something. And hopefully I get to indulge in a nice mussel soup if I do end up making it to Belgium later in the month. But yeah.
Yeah, thank you. There's nothing else to add to
Merci
that.
beaucoup.
So I'll just say, the usual, go subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on social media platforms at Banter Belief Pod.
Do follow.
And leave a comment, if any of these things that we've mentioned resonates with you, please feel free to leave a comment.
Yeah, let us know what you like to indulge in.
Yes, actually, that'd be very fun. All right. But till next time, we hope you have an amazing rest of the week and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
As we say,